Hey YouTube, today I'm going to show you how to play Someone Like You by Adele. What's playing in the background is the cover that I did with Emily a couple of days ago, so please check that out. And what I'm going to show you today is how to play the picking pattern that I played in that video. So yeah, please check out that cover and comment, like, favourite, whatever you want, subscribe, it's cool. So yeah, that's what I'm going to show you today. Okay, so to play along with the track, what you need is a capo on 2. I have noticed, like, in a couple of my videos, there's a couple of, like, little debate things going on about, because I say capo, but the thing is, I'm English, so, and English people kind of say capo normally, and Americans say capo. So, to be honest, whatever, I mean, capo, capo, as long as you get what I'm on about, it's cool. And if you don't have a capo, I suggest you get one, just because they're pretty cheap and they're really cool and handy. It's all good. Try eBay, very cheap, it's very good. Okay, so the chord you're going to need for this song, you need G, D/F sharp, E minor 7, and a C. Okay, so, and also an A minor and a B minor. Oops. See, I don't like bar chords. But throughout this entire song, there's only one bar chord, which is B minor, and you only play that like once. So if you can't do bar chords, do not fret. It's called just like kind of do not fret. Anyway, sorry, guitar frets. Do not fret, worry, okay, whatever, anyways. So if you can't play that B minor, don't worry about it. Okay, so if you know how to play those chords, skip ahead. If you don't, keep watching. So high E string, string 1, low E string, string 6. So G, you put your first finger on the 5th string 2nd fret, your middle finger on the 6th string 3rd fret, your ring finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and your little finger on the 1st string 3rd fret. Okay, D/F sharp. You put your first finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret, your middle finger on the 2nd string 1st fret, you put your middle finger on the 1st string 2nd fret, and your ring finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret. Now that's just normal D. Now because this has got an F sharp in bass, what you do is you bring your thumb round and you put it on the 6th string 2nd fret, and that note's an F sharp. So D/F sharp, you see what they did there? I mean, whoever named this chord, genius, So that's D/F sharp. If you can't play the F sharp because your hands are too small, you'll grow into them. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Unless you're kind of like a midget, but it's cool. Midget's cool. Anyway, so next chord, you've got a C. So you put your first finger on the 2nd string 1st fret, your middle finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, and your ring finger on the 5th string 3rd fret. E minor 7. You put your first finger on the 5th string 2nd fret, your middle finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, your ring finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and your little finger on the 1st string 3rd fret. A minor. You put your first finger on the 2nd. Easiest way to play A minor, because I can't be bothered to say it all again. You put your fingers in the shape of a C, and then just move your ring finger to the 3rd string 2nd fret. A minor, C. Voila, c'était très bon. Anyway, okay, so B minor. Okay, it's a bar chord. I know nobody likes bar chords, but just kind of practice them and you'll get better at them. So what you do with your first finger, you bar at the 2nd, all the strings at the 2nd fret. You put your middle finger on the 4th string 3rd fret, your ring finger on the... Sorry, I don't know what I just said before you put your middle finger. You should put that on the 2nd string 3rd fret. Then you put your ring finger on the 4th string 4th fret, and your little finger on the 3rd string 4th fret. Okay, now throughout this song and in the cover, you might notice me playing like this, kind of instead of D/F sharp, and kind of this instead of C. They kind of give the same sounding chord, but they're just like easier versions to play. Anyways, so for this song, you've got 4 different chord patterns to learn, but it's cool, it's not really that bad. So for the verse, the chord pattern is a G, D/F sharp, E minor, or E minor 7, and then C. Now what you do is you hold each of those chords for 4 beats. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you probably could put a strumming pattern with this. I haven't actually figured one out yet, but I said that I was going to show you the picking pattern. So anyway, so the good thing about this picking pattern is the only thing that changes is the first string you pluck, and that just like totally depends on which chord you're playing. So to play said picking pattern, with the G, for example, the first string you pluck is string 6. And then the bit of the pattern which stays the same for whichever chord you're playing, you then pluck string 4, and then 2 and 3 together, and then string 4 again. So that's the random string. I'll call this string X because this string changes. So you've got X, 4, 2 and 3, 4. Okay, now as you hold each of these chords for 4 beats, you play that picking pattern twice on each chord. So that means you've got X, 2, 3, 4, X, 2, 3, 4, change, then X, 2, 3, 4, X, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so for G, this first string you pluck is string 6. Then for D slash F sharp, the first string you pluck is string 6. For E minor, the first string you pluck, change now, is string 5. And then for C, once again, the first string you pluck is string 5. So I'll just quickly go through the strings. I won't go through this for every single pattern because it's kind of like monotonous and the same. So picking pattern for the verse, because you hold each chord for 4 beats, you've got string 6, 4, 2 and 3, 4, 6, 4, 2 and 3, 4, change. 6, 4, 2 and 3, 4, 6, 4, 2 and 3, 4, change to E minor. 5, 4, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 4, 2 and 3, 4, and C, 5, 4, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 4, 2 and 3, 4. Okay, then you play that a couple of times for the verse. Then you get into the pre-chorus. Now, all these chords for the pre-chorus you only hold for 2 beats. So the chords you need for this, D, E minor, so E minor 7 even, and then C, and then C again. So you got D for 2 beats, E minor for 2 beats, C for 2 beats, C for 2 beats. So I kind of lied, I suppose you're actually holding the C for 4 beats, but if I say C twice and you hold that for 2 beats, 2 times 2 is 4. It's all good. 2 squared, in fact, is 4. But you don't chat about squaring in music because it's really boring. Okay, so for the pre-chorus, D, E minor, C, C. And once again, they're the same strings that you pluck from the normal one. But because these chords, you're only holding them for 2 beats, you only play the picking pattern once on each chord because one block of the picking pattern, so that's X, 4, 2 and 3, 4, is worth 2 beats. So remember you played C twice, you play whatever. Okay, then you get into the chorus. The chord pattern for the chorus is exactly the same as the verse, except in the verse you held all the chords for 4 beats, in the chorus you only hold the chords for 2 beats. So in the chorus you've got G, D, E minor and C, and you hold all of these for 2 beats. So this means one block of picking pattern on each chord, but yeah, because it's 2 beats instead. So chorus. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll explain all this to you, then I'll play it through with the CD. Then you get into the bridge. The chord pattern for the bridge. Okay, so what you do, it's a D, an E minor, and then you've got A minor, B minor, C. For this D, I can't remember off the top of my head because I didn't write it down, but I think you hold the D for 4 beats. So that's 2 blocks of picking pattern. Then you have the E minor, and you definitely hold that for 4 beats, or maybe 6. I can't remember if I'm honest. But so you play the D minor for nothing compares, no worries or cares. E minor for regrets and mistakes their memories make. Then you kind of like slow down while still playing the E minor. Who would have known how? And then then you've got bittersweet this could be. On sweet, what you do is you play an A minor. And then on this, you play a B minor. And then on the word taste, you play C. So you've got nothing compares, no worries or cares. Regrets and mistakes the memories make. Who would have known how bitter, sweet, this, oh my god, sorry. Anyway, look, this would taste. And then it goes back into the chorus. So basically, that's the entire song. I'm kind of like, oh, it's cool. So my family's got a new computer, and still it's a Mac, and I have like no clue how to use a Mac. Anyway, so what I'll do is I'll just quickly play that along with Adele singing. Then the pre-chorus, which could be interesting, don't know what that is. Oops, that was it. Ain't like you to hold back, hide from the light. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away, I couldn't fight it. I had hoped you'd see my face and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't love. So that's da. Now we'll get into the chorus. Totally amazing. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Okay, so basically that's the entire song. So please watch the cover as well. Please comment, please rate, please subscribe, please request. My lesson for the day, it's fascinating. Okay, so the rate of reaction is the change in concentration between the amount of products or reactants per unit time. But the initial rate of reaction, because you would just think that's the same, but no, it's chemistry, they got to make, add like a little bit more to the definition. So the initial rate of reaction is the change in concentrations of products per unit time at the start of the reaction when T equals 0. Wow, I'm sure your life feels very complete now you know that. I can assure you mine does.